Darlene Hudson. I'm here at Lexington Market, and I'd like to talk to you today about the Women's Wellness Health Program, which is one of the many programs we have at Lexington Market. Today, they were actually reaching out to women and children to assist them in how to take better care of themselves. This is an AmeriGroup organization that comes in on a regular basis. We also do many health fairs with the University of Maryland, outreach programs, glaucoma screenings, law practices. Just an overwhelming great deal of outreach programs are here all the time at Lexington Market. Remember, we're not only about the food, we're here also about your health. And there's plenty of healthy foods here, so come on down to Lexington Market and have one of the healthiest, tastiest meals you'll ever have. Don't go away, we'll be right back. I love it. At Lexington Market, you have many choices. All the food is tasty. You actually have options. It's called a green leaf program. Look at our menus, you'll see green leaves. Those green leaves indicate that it's also very healthy for you. So you have choices to make at Lexington Market, whether it be something that's not as healthy for you, or if you really want healthy, you can eat healthy.
Hi, we sell peanuts, fresh roasted peanuts. He's doing all the work, I ain't doing nothing.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited to have you all here. I mean, this is our first Member Consumer Health Advisory Committee meeting that's devoted simply to women, to us, and all the things that keep us happy and healthy. So before you leave today, I want to make sure, that you get to eat, because I'm going to ask you, and that you visit all the tables, and that we're even going to have some screenings, blood pressure screenings at the end of our brief meeting. So please, I want everyone to take advantage of that. I'd like to go around the room and do some introductions right now. We're just going to introduce our AmeriGroup panel. We're going to start right up front. Let's start with Dietmar. Who are you?
I'm Dietmar Burgess. I'm a team lead.
He's a team lead.
I'm Jennifer. I'm an outreach associate for health promotion.
Good morning. My name is Janina Davis. I'm a senior outreach associate with the health promotion department.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Leland Chow. I'm new to AmeriGroup, and I really am a doctor.
I'm Monica D'Ambrosi, and I am a temp, and I am a coordinator right now.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Brian Sherd. I'm the Special Needs Coordinator.
Good morning. I'm Darren Morrison. I am in the Health Promotion Department as an outreach associate.
Hi, I'm Tricia Hall. I'm the manager for health promotion.
I'm Karen Tavener, and I work for the Health Promotion Department as the provider liaison.
Hi, I'm Kathy Harmon. I'm one of the nurses, and I work in operations, and my job is to make sure that members are satisfied with their health care.
I am Carleta, and I'm the senior outreach associate for health promotion.
My name is Christina Bennett, and I'm a health educator in the marketing department.
And Janet, you might as well, since you're next.
My name is Janet James. I'm with the Utilization Management Department, and I make sure that the members get the services that they need.
We call them our panel of experts. So as we go on through the presentations today, we're going to give you an update as to what AmeriGroup is doing. We'd like your feedback as to how you think we're doing. And we may even show you some things and ask for your feedback as well. So this meeting is interactive. I just like to remind you that so that everything will flow smoothly, when we have a particular topic up there in front, to ask that question pertaining to that topic. In your packet, which I'm going to show you in a minute, there's a page in there where you can write notes down, so that as everyone goes through their presentations, you may get the questions answered. If they don't, that's why we have all these folks around the room, that you can get your questions answered during our Q&A section. And also, doing our screenings. But this is our agenda. We're going to go through all of the benefits, the provider relations, the health care management services, and marketing, health promotion, pharmacy updates. We're going to ask for your opinion. We're going to encourage you to ask questions. Kathy Harmon, who is our who works in operations, our nurse, she's going to help you with some of your questions and challenges with the Merit Group. We're going to have an open discussion. And then at the end, we're going to have our blood pressure screenings. So if you haven't had your blood pressure screenings taken, please go and have that done. It's very important for you to know what your blood pressure is. May is High Blood Pressure Awareness Month, and we know high blood pressure is prevalent in the African American community, and we also know that blood pressure is a silent killer. You can walk around with it, you don't know you have it until you have a stroke, unfortunately. So please get your blood pressure taken and know your numbers. Okay, so right now we're going to I'm going to introduce you to Tricia Hall.
I'm going to show you a brief video about how important it is for women to take care of themselves. And that's why we brought you here today. We want to celebrate women's health. We're women, we take care of everything. We're the rock of the house. We are concerned about our kids, our husbands, our boyfriends, everybody around us. But we need to be concerned not only about everyone around us, but ourselves. And that's why we brought you here today. So I'm going to present to you a brief video about how important it is to take care of your health.
Totally normal day. Mom! Okay, we were just in my third line after survey. God, dizziness, shortness of breath, muscle pain, achiness, this terrible pressure in my chest. Oh, really? They can be here in how long? 2 minutes. Can you imagine? I thought I had Turns out I was having a heart attack. Heart disease is the #1 killer of American women. So now I take care of my heart, and I tell the women in my life to do the same.
Sounds great, by the way.
That's nice of you to know how my heart, that is. Make it your mission to save your life and the lives of the women you love. Find out more from the American Heart Association at goredforwomen.org.
Of course, there was a little delay there, but you got the gist of it, right? You see that? I have a friend of mine who did the same thing. She got in a car accident and so concerned about everything around her. Hey, you gotta pick up these Americans. You gotta do these things. I'm like, woman, if you don't get in this ambulance, let's get yourself taken care of. You're a very good friend. She's actually here in this building. No. But you see how important it is. Pay attention to the signs of your body. Your body speaks to you all the time. And so with heart disease, there are many signs and symptoms, not just the regular traditional pain in the left arm. For women, there can be pain in the jaw, pain in your knees, can be pains all over your body. Pay attention, talk to your doctor. And that's why we brought you here today. All right? So moving forward, we're going to talk about member benefits. All right, so your dental benefits. So with our members here, who has seen the dentist this year? Anybody seen the dentist this year? Good. So with our benefit here, Durrell Dental, which is Cinda in the back. Cinda, raise your hand. She's with Durrell Dental. With dental benefit is for members ages 21 and older. Okay, that's everybody who's been invited here today. So we have limited x-rays, oral exams twice a year, cleanings twice a year, and we cover 20% of the benefit. All right, so that's the dental benefit. We cover 20% of the bill. Very important, your vision care. Anybody's gotten their eyes examined? You guys are doing pretty good. I'd like to see more hands up, but you're doing pretty good. So Block Vision is our vision care vendor, okay? And they take care of all of the vision vendors. So they have a network of eye care providers, optometrists. So you need to see your eye doctor once a year, all right? And if you need glasses, part of your benefits, you get glasses every other year. Unless your prescription changes and you need glasses, you need a prescription change, then you can be provided glasses at that point of time, within the next year. But glasses every other year, and get your eyes examined once a year. All right.
Hello, everyone. And I'm just going to share my story with you. One of the busiest weekends of the year is always right before Christmas, and it was the Saturday before Christmas, and I woke up just feeling horrible. And I felt so bad. I was like, what am I going to do? Should I get up and go to the ER? On the news that day, they were saying the ER waits were 8 to 10 hours long, and I'm like, what am I going to do? So I called my insurance company, and I spoke to a nurse who gave me some advice. She took down all of my symptoms, and she went over everything with me, what I should be doing. I had the vomiting, the diarrhea, the body aches, and just felt like I was going to die. And she told me what to do, and believe it or not, I followed her advice. I didn't go to the ER, and I was better the next day. So I just wanted to tell you that AmeriGroup offers this to our members. Also, that anytime you wake up and you're really feeling bad, instead of going to the ER, we have nurses on staff who can take in what you're saying, and they will find out and they will tell you if you need to go to the ER or to the emergency room, or they can help schedule the appointment with your primary care doctor. So please take advantage of it. And over here on the health promotion table, we have magnets for your refrigerator that has the number on it, and this is available to any AmeriGroup member. So please take advantage of it. And since we are honoring the women here today, I want to let you know that we have 3 OBGYN providers in the area that we are scheduling well-woman exams for. So if you would like AmeriGroup to help schedule your appointment, please come up and see me after the presentation. We also have Seton Imaging here that we can help schedule mammograms for you for the ladies over 40. So please take advantage of that today. And thank you very much for coming.
I am the Special Needs Coordinator for AmeriGroup Maryland. I'm the person that you will probably call AmeriGroup if you need answers to some questions as it relates to your plan, or you've hit a roadblock as it relates to getting services. I will be the one that you will call. And what we would do is work collectively, you and I, to remove those barriers and get you connected. So I handle adults and pediatric concerns. Any questions? Please visit my table when you get an opportunity. If you have some questions that might come up later and you want to talk about them, maybe when you leave here later on, there's a sign-up sheet there at the back of the table. Just sign in, and I'll give you a call back, and then we'll talk about the concern and hopefully find a resolution. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon. So my name is Christina Bennett, and I am a health educator in the marketing department. So maybe you guys have seen us around. You've seen our bus around. We have a great Wii bus. It has a Wii. We do Zumba and dance, Just Dance, different games to get people moving and having fun. We have a moon bounce and exercise equipment that we bring out. So if any of you work for a nonprofit or a school, my card's over here. You can just give me a call or email me, and we can see if we can bring something out, or also just teach some health education classes as well. Oh, there's another slide, but some of the health education classes that we teach include germ prevention, nutrition, physical activity, breast cancer classes, as well as several other classes. So we work with a lot of schools in Baltimore City, Baltimore County, PG County. We go into a lot of different schools and teach kids. We teach adults, women, men, in both English and Spanish.
Alrighty, so I'm going to talk a little about what we're doing as health promotion now. So, quick raise of hands. How many of you have had your Well Woman exam this year? Alrighty, great. So something new we're doing for our Well Woman this year is once you've gone to get your Well Woman exam, we actually came out with a new raffle. Derek can tell you a little bit more about it. So after this, once we disperse, head to the back, and once you have gone to your PCP, sorry, not your PCP, your OBGYN for that Well Woman exam, you are entered into a raffle. So our raffle this year consists of a $100 Spa Finder gift card. So since you guys have all gotten your exams done, be sure to talk to Dara so you don't miss out on that raffle. And for our diabetic members, we also have a new raffle this year. So for any of your friends that are diabetic, family members, be sure to tell them to get to their eye care provider so they can get their eyes checked, because it's really important to get their eyes examined yearly. And for our postpartum, our new moms, we also have a raffle. And all of these raffles are the same. So you fill out the top part of the coupon, and I'll have one to show you. But you fill out the top part, the doctor fills out the bottom part, you send it back to us, and then you're entered into either that raffle or you are eligible for that gift card. Alrighty, so how many of you guys are on your phones all the time? Because I know I am. There we go. Alrighty, so say you go to the doctor and you forget your AmeriGroup ID card. What you can do is you can download the AmeriGroup app. Go to the App Store, search AmeriGroup, you can download that app, and then when you go to your PCP or your doctor, you can actually pull up your member ID card on your phone. So if you don't have it, just show them your phone and that works. We are also on YouTube. We have real stories you can watch. We tried to watch one. We had some technical difficulties, but it is on YouTube. Twitter, how many of you guys are on Twitter? Not too many, all right. Yeah. There we go. We got one over here. All right. So AmeriGroup has a Twitter account. You can follow what Maryland Plan is doing on Twitter as well as the other AmeriGroup plans. Facebook. I'm sure we're all on Facebook. There we go. So you can go on to Facebook and like the AmeriGroup page. And AmeriGroup member website. I believe our new website is up and running. All right, our new member website is up and running, so go on and check that out. You can find a doctor, plug in where you are, and it'll bring up a doctor close to where you are. Excellent. Alrighty, so for any of you who have kids, any friends who have kids, there we go. So we have one. Purple Ticket came to our house. So what we did this year for our kids ages 3 to 20, we teamed up with Baltimore Ravens and Torrey Smith to encourage them to get their annual wellness exam. So how this works.
It's the same way you take your to the
Yep, exactly. So I'm sure maybe you've seen some of these posters in the community. So same way all of our other coupons work. Your children or you are going to this to the doctor. They're going to fill out the top part so we get updated member information. That's really important to us because if we can't get a hold of you, that means it's no good. So then the doctor fills out the bottom part, you send it back to us. If you lose it, you will still be entered because we do a claim search within 90 days. So even if we don't get it back, you'll still be entered into the raffle. But this is one of the newest things we did with the Baltimore Ravens. So any friends that you know have kids that are AmeriGroup members, really encourage them to go to the doctor every year for their annual physical. Any questions?
You think this is a good idea?
Yeah. Hey everybody, I'm Kathy Harmon. I'm one of the nurses in operations. And part of what my staff does is make sure you all get the best out of your health care. But we rely on our members to call us and let us know what's going on. So if you go to a doctor and there's this one receptionist in there that just drives you crazy because she's so nasty, that's what we need to know about. Because we will call and make arrangements to discuss this with her, or we can get you a new doctor. You know, you guys have to empower yourselves to call us and tell us the problems because we can't fix them unless we know what they are. You know, if you go to a doctor and he makes you sit in that office for 2 hours and you know you had an appointment at 1 o'clock, you need to call us and we can take care of that. We can change your doctor for that.
We sure did.
You know, and you come back, we did that for you, right, Paula? See, we did that for her. But that's what we're there for. We have ladies sitting by the phone, waiting for you all to call in to help us make sure that our provider network is where it should be. The member we are here to make sure you guys are satisfied with your benefits, the service you're getting from everybody. If you need to have physical therapy, you don't even know where to turn to get it, call us. We'll kind of help you down that path. We have nurses, we have member advocates that are experiencing the whole sort of navigation of this healthcare mess we're kind of in. But if you don't tell us what the problems are, we just can't fix it. So please call that number. You can talk direct. We will call you right back. We'll try to solve your problem. We'll try to find you a doctor. If you want to try to find a neurologist for your kid and you can't find one, you can't navigate that, call us. We're there to help you do that. Our whole role is to make sure you get the most of that health care and the most out of your benefits because you're entitled to those benefits. And if you don't know it, or someone's a barrier, or someone in that office just drives you nuts every time you go in there, you need to call us and we can help you satisfy that. If any of you have any specific issues you want to talk about, I'll be sitting right over here. Just give me your name and phone number and kind of tell me what's going on with it, and I can have someone look at it. We'll call you back either tonight or tomorrow. But again, that's what we're here for. That is our entire role, is member satisfaction. But without you all telling us what the problems are out in that world, we can't fix it. So, anything from me? Any questions? Well, don't forget, I'm over there. If you want to kind of talk private, let me know, and we're here to help you. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Dr. Jonathan Hunn. I'm the chairman of the Diagnostic Imaging Department at St. Agnes Hospital. and Seton Imaging Center. We're about 15 minutes from here. I traditionally talk about mammography and breast cancer. So let me see a show of hands of all the women who have had their mammograms this year. About last year. Okay. We will probably diagnose about 200,000 breast cancers with women this year. So it's extremely important that you have your mammograms every year. It's also important that you see your doctor every year too. And to do your self-breast examinations. We have a booth over here. I have these models here that will help give you an idea of, when you do your self-breast examinations, what you're feeling for. These little models have these little lumps in them, and you can palpate them and you can feel these little lumps. So it will give you an idea of how much pressure that you need to apply to your breast to detect any abnormalities within your breast. So it's extremely important that you have your mammogram every year. The American College of Radiology and the American Cancer Society recommends mammograms at least once every year or once every 2 years. So this is extremely important. Okay. Mammograms do save lives. If you do feel a lump in your breast, we can do a mammogram, and we can also use ultrasound too to detect any breast cancers also. Okay. Any questions at all?
What was the question?
Does the mammograms hurt? Some women are more sensitive to the pressure. The pressure is probably, the amount of pressure that we apply is minimal, and it probably lasts maybe a second. So once we place the paddle on your breast, it compresses the breast and releases it almost immediately, and the picture is taken just like that. So some women do not have a tolerance for it, but most women tolerate it very well. But that should not be a deterrent to prevent you from getting your mammogram. So it's a minor, very, very minor issue. Any other questions? Yeah. We recommend starting at age 40. You should have a baseline at age 40. You can actually have a baseline at age 35. If you have high risk factors, such as a strong family history of breast cancer, your mother, your sister, or your aunt, you can have a mammogram earlier, but talk to your doctor about that. You can actually have a mammogram at age 30 or even younger too. We prefer not to do mammograms because there's radiation involved, so we prefer not to give mammograms or use mammograms under the age of 30 unless it's absolutely necessary. If you feel a lump in your breast and you're under the age of 40, we would start with an ultrasound. The ultrasound doesn't use any radiation at all, and that's the best place to start. The American College of Radiology recommends after the age of 50, well actually after the age of 40, a mammogram should be obtained once a year. There are other groups that advocate a mammogram every 2 years, but it really depends. But it's probably best. Some of the organizations recommend mammograms every year after the age of 50 too. So it really depends. But we would, in my reports to the primary care doctors or to your doctor, I would recommend a mammogram every year. So that's pretty standard from the radiologist's perspective anyway. Questions? You can come by to see me at the booth and try to experiment with one of these little breast simulations. Okay. All right.
Now, Dr. Chow, would you like to come say a few words?
Oh, I would love to. I'm hard to keep them from going to get their mammogram. My mom is a 14-year survivor, and she's doing really well. So I want you just to think about if you had a C-section or you had vaginal delivery. Okay, that was painful, right? That was painful. But he's talking about a second or two, okay, which could save your life. Right? And for women of color, we have a disproportionate risk of getting diagnosed too late. Okay? And I have to say that my mom found her mass after playing tennis with my dad, and he thwacked her with the ball, and she's like, "Whoa, what is that? That's kind of weird." And for years, I'm her daughter, I'm a physician. I'm like, "Mom, did you get your mammogram? Mom, did you get your..." I mean, I was a broken record. and it was like a divine shot in the chest with a tennis ball that really got her to mammography. Please make sure you have that number.
Keep your Medicaid benefits that you need to renew on time, and make sure we know where you are. Contact Health and Human Services. And just list the benefits that AmeriGroup offers under Health Choice. So, you know, a lot of good stuff in here, chock full of good stuff. So please make sure that you take these with you. And so anything that anything you heard today, you can always refer back to it, like your benefits on your well woman checkup, or PAP tests, or even keeping your Medicaid benefits. So please take a look at that, and please, take it home. I wouldn't post mine on my refrigerator. Anyway, we also have one on mammogram tips too. Okay, now we're at the part of the program where if you haven't visited the table yet, if you haven't had your blood pressure checked yet, please do. If you want some more food, there's plenty of food. I got the signal, take it with you. Okay, well, thank you very much, and don't forget to fill this out, because we want to hear from you. Thank you, folks.
Delicatessen since 1913. We have been voted best in the city of Baltimore, best corned beef, best roast beef, best shrimp salad. It's 101 years old, our delicatessen. We will be here for hopefully another 100 years. Thank you, Mary Mervis Delicatessen. We were very pleased to cater today to Women's Wellness Meeting in Lexington Market.
Well, my family's been here since 1886. My grandfather started here, mainly seafood. We started cooking in the 60s. My dad was here at that time frame, and then my husband and I came in to help him out, and we've been here ever since. We've been here now over 40 years, and we're very proud of Faidley's and the reputation that it has for having the best crab cake in the state of Maryland, therefore in the world. So once you're the best in Maryland, you're the best everywhere.
I don't know if you can zoom in on that. Yeah. There's one of those items that you gotta eat, even though it's not as healthy as those green leaf items, but that's a must if you come to Lexington Market. It's a burger cookie. I hope you've enjoyed all your visit here at Lexington Market, and hope to see you soon.